Morning, and we're broadcasting live from the LDV showroom in Bryanston this morning. My word, I've been all over the show, so I rocked the a bit with all the places that I've been. But with me, I've got an amazing gentleman, Tembi. Good morning and welcome. Thank you so much for joining us on Coastal Radio SA, Vol Stereo, as well as Radio South Africa. 3 radio stations at once. How's that?
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Great to be here.
Tembi, before we kick in with anything, please tell us about your position. Who are you and how do you fit into the whole LDV family?
Yeah, no, thank you. No, my name is Tembi Pansi. I'm the co-founder and the managing director of Avaricars.
Avaricars?
Yeah,
okay.
We started as Avaricars, and now we're in this partnership together with LDV, representing LDV here in Bryanston, which is very exciting. This is a beginning of a journey, and we're extremely excited to be part of the LDV family.
You know when you get goosebumples, I call them KFC. I'm getting KFC all over my body at the moment.
Rightfully so.
Tembi, I'm actually so proud of you guys. I walked in here this morning and you know what? Smiling faces, happy people, friendly people. And these are the type of people that when I walk into a dealership, that's what I want to see.
Absolutely.
You are very focused on keeping your staff happy, number one. Number two, the client's first. The client is extremely important.
Absolutely.
So with LDV, you guys, sorry, I just got a listener from Australia that is tuned in.
Amazing.
A good friend of mine, Andrew Schemmelt, he says, good evening. He's an alcoholic.
Evening, Andrew.
They're about a couple of hours ahead of us. Just by the way, Andrew will attest to this one, that LDV for the last 6 years has been the best selling vehicle in Australia for 6 years running.
Amazing.
So this is just for our listeners to know that this is an amazing vehicle.
No, absolutely.
They sell an average 20,000 units a year.
Wow. And
now you guys have the privilege of moving that vehicle in South Africa.
Absolutely.
So you basically opening up the LDV dealership.
Correct.
For and on behalf of LDV South Africa.
100%.
So the full product range will then be available basically on the same premises.
So same premises as where LDV South Africa started in Bryanston, and we are right here as the dealership Avari in Bryanston, representing LDV. We are now LDV's Bryanston dealership, offering all product range of the LDV, which is very exciting for us. It's a new chapter for us.
Yes.
It's a new beginning, and it's a growth for us as well. From where we come from, we never had any franchise in our stable before. We were just a pre-owned, premium pre-owned. That is now to have LDV as a franchise in our business. It's super exciting, and we're really looking forward to the journey with them.
But you guys have been in business for many years.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been on the block?
I've been on the block personally myself, for almost 2 decades now in the industry. Started as a salesperson, and Avaricars started in 2020, so this is our 5th year. And LDV is the very first franchise business that we got in our stable, which is again very, very exciting. I mean, if you look at the current market condition, it's not easy, for any business just to venture into a new chapter, simply because of the economy where it is, the rand-dollar exchange, the tariffs, and all sort of things, global politics that are at play. Oh. So for us to be in this position is an honor and a privilege, and also for LDV South Africa to entrust us with this wonderful brand. It means a lot for us as a team here.
Of course. And then the other thing we didn't mention is you guys have been through COVID. You survived COVID. You actually started
in COVID.
Business in COVID.
I remember when we started, and people were saying, "Tembi, are you mad? What are you trying to do here?" It's just COVID, and we don't know where the future of the automotive industry is going.
Yeah.
Fortunately, being on the block for a long time in the industry, there's ups and downs. And at that time, I told the funders that this is actually the perfect time to invest in the automotive, simply because you're starting on a very low base. And also, with the learnings that you've done with the COVID and how to manage things and do things, you become very prudent in terms of how you run the business.
Yeah.
So when you start at the low base and things are tough, when the sun shines, you still keep the same disciplines that you were using at the time when you started.
Those disciplines.
Yeah.
And that's what I picked up immediately when I walked in.
Yeah.
The market is extremely competitive. If we look at the industry, in the automotive industry in South Africa, you guys are competing with a lot of import vehicles. Of course, there's the established guys. They've been around for years.
Yeah.
I think they're shaking in their boots at the moment.
Yeah, look, also, another hat that I'm wearing, I'm the National Deputy Chairman of the National Automobile Dealers Association. So I know exactly what's happening in the market. I know exactly what's happening with the import, export, and local retail as well. And we've seen, influx of alternative, I like to call them, in terms of the products that are available in the market, which gives now the consumer, options.
Yes.
Right? Look at the LDV, for instance. They come in a year ago, and we know we've got our traditional brands in the country. Now, with the new entrants, they are really shaking the market and also giving consumers alternatives, which is fantastic.
Fantastic stuff. I was at the Petrochemical the African Petrochemical and Energies Roadshow yesterday with that black vehicle that's standing right there. And you said to me this morning,
Mamba.
Eish, Matot, that's the name of that one, eh? So you said to me, you're going to give me the keys back, and I said, thank you, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Nyanis, I'll take it.
Nyanis,
Hey, it was all balega. That thing moves, eh?
Yeah.
And the first thing that I picked up with, and there was the only automotive industry that was represented at the Petrochemical Roadshow. This was the only vehicle, the only brand that was out there. And it took a lot of attention. And the guys started looking at the vehicle, and we didn't have a lot of information, but it's not a train smash.
Yeah.
We shared what we could, and what we shared was, this is the vehicle. Take a look at it, feel it. Don't kick the tires.
No.
Open the door.
Get in it.
Get in it. Sit in. Yeah. First thing is, there's a lot of space.
Yes.
It's a massively big vehicle. Can put people in the back seat.
Absolutely.
And then also the bells and whistles and stuff on this vehicle is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
It's amazing stuff.
No, it is. You look at the tech on the vehicle, you look at the price that the vehicle is coming at with all the bells and whistles. And this is exactly what the market is looking for. This is exactly what the consumers are looking for. Because remember, we are cash strapped at the moment as a country. Economies are growing. Imagine an economy like ours only growing at just less than 1%.
Yeah.
So these alternatives, these cars, the LDVs that are coming in, fully spec'd at the right price. In fact, not even at a perfect price. It really, really, really gives the customers and the consumers an opportunity to get into these amazing, spacious vehicles.
You know what? To get a top spec vehicle at a market-related, this is now the thing.
It is.
A market, and because of you guys being in the pre-owned industry, and you've been in the pre-owned industry for 20 years.
Yeah.
If you now look at a brand new LDV, LDV.
Yeah.
LDV. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. But if you look at a brand new LDV versus, and I mentioned to Sandile earlier on as well, and as well as to you on, I mentioned that, and I said, okay, I'm going to be buying a vehicle, so I sort of look at spec. And if you compare apples with apples, at top of the range, 780,000 Rand. Let's make it 800,000 bucks.
Yeah.
I can buy a brand new vehicle. Versus, for the same amount of money, I can then maybe invest in the big brand, or the so-called big brand vehicles at maybe the same price,
maybe
with 100 to 150,000 kilometers already on the, or maybe even let's even worst case scenario 95,000, because it's now moving out of warranty. So 90,000, 95,000, it's already got on the clock. So I'm going to be spending 800,000 Rand, maybe a bit more on a second-hand big brand vehicle, so-called, and I can rather buy a brand new LDV.
And guess what? Us playing in the used car space as well, we pick up these trends.
Yeah.
And of course, you'll still have people that want their traditional brands and the likes. However, the shift now is moving towards people buying brand new alternative vehicles compared to the traditional brands, which is the same scenario that you're talking about. I'll rather go and if there's an opportunity like the LDV product, to go for a brand new one at that particular price. I know I still got my 5-year plan with it, and warranties and service plans till 100,000, unlike taking something that has already been worked. Remember now, when you talk about the commercial vehicle, which is the buggy space that we're playing in, those vehicles, they work a lot. Not to, of course, shut down on the other brands and all of that, but I'll be better off as a consumer driving a brand new vehicle with all the bells and whistles, with all the plans and warranties and service plans, than to go for a car that is over 100,000. I think it's a no-brainer.
It is a no-brainer. I was having a chat with one of the managing directors of quite a substantial company in South Africa yesterday. I actually did an interview with him yesterday. And after the interview, and we quickly bumped into one another again, and we were standing at this vehicle and we were having a chat, and I said to him, take a look at this thing.
Yeah.
And we started talking about it. And in our conversation, I sort of said to him, now, you've got to buy and invest in vehicles for your sales team. And these guys have to go out to mines, and they work on serious off-road. Okay, so they've got to go out to these plants and stuff, and that's where you operate in.
Yeah.
Now, you are so used to the traditional brand products. Would you not rather save maybe up to 400,000 Rand on the procurement of a vehicle?
Brand new,
out of the box.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is that you've got the industry standard norm warranties on it, with roadside assist, with the whole works.
Service plan.
Yeah, and he said to me that's basically a no-brainer. But it was just a very quick discussion, so immediately it made sense.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you're running a business like that, the cost is very critical, and also running cost of your business, and vehicles, they are needed when it comes to that sort of space of the business, and the less cost this vehicle is going to cost you, the better. And now these LDVs, they're giving that alternative to say you don't have to pay for service plans and something broke in the car.
Nothing extra.
Nothing extra.
When you buy it, that's all inclusive. Immediately it's there.
You've got it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I was saying to Sandile earlier on, I'm now moving to the stage where I'm thinking I've got to move into retirement at some point in time, but you would like to buy that last vehicle. And now with what you guys have on the table and what you have in your offering through the range, is that for as low as 480,000 bucks,
correct,
I can buy something that'll last me for the rest of my life.
100%. Brand new. Yeah.
I don't have to go second hand.
No.
This is amazing stuff.
You don't have to stress about the after sales. You don't have to stress about, hey, I need to, if something breaks on this car, I need to keep some savings on the side for it. You can now take that money and go and invest it somewhere else.
Exactly.
Simply because the car is giving everything that you need, and also, the warranty and assurance that you need in terms of the after sales product. So it is again, I'll repeat, a no-brainer to say, LDVs are here and they're here to stay. And LDVs, they've got all these bells and whistles at the right price. There's no reason why one shouldn't look at them.
Tembi Nkosi, Manje, the big one.
Yeah.
If people want to get a hold of you in Bryanston, are you going to be listed on the LDV auto.co.za website for people to get a hold of you? So you're going to be there?
100%. We're going to be there. Physically, premises-wise, we are in Bryanston. We are in Winnie Mandela Drive at Bryanston Boulevard. You will never, ever miss us. The LDV branding is out there. Avaricard's branding is out there. And we are on social media platforms as well, as Avaricards and LDV. Check us out, but we will be on the LDV South Africa map. When you click on that, find a dealer, you will find Bryanston, and that will be us.
For the listeners who don't know where to go, and you may have missed all the websites and social media stuff and links that we have thrown out there, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, go to my social media, go to Martin Nell, alternatively go to Coastal Radio Facebook page, or go to our LinkedIn pages. Or maybe even easier, go to coastalradio.co.za. On the landing page, at the front page there, you'll see there's this amazing photo of an orange LDV. And at the bottom it says, find out more.
Yeah.
And you just click on that little button, and it'll take you to the LDV website. So simple as that.
Love it.
Tembi Nkosi, thank you so much.
Thank you. Great to be on your show. Great to be on Coastal Radio. As someone who's coming from the Eastern Cape and the coast, it's amazing that, the Coastal Radio is here in the building where I'm at. So in Bryanston. So it's been amazing.
Yeah, you know what? The only problem is we don't have a C on this side. The closest one I know of is Boksburg.
No, then get into your LDV buggy and then go to the coast. How's that?
You know what? That's a good idea. My studio is based in Durban, so
Right.
I have the opportunity to go to the beach when I have a bit of time.
Come on, stop bragging now.
But now
I'll go to Boksburg. There's a dam there.
Boksburg by the sea. A friend of mine actually went to Boksburg by the sea and he went swimming and he actually swam over the shark nets and he got whacked by a truck. so
That was Martin's friend.
and that was him. Thank you so much for your
Thank you
time.
so
I want to
much.
wish you guys all the best with your venture with LDV. I'm really hoping to see you guys soon and hopefully we can do some work together in the not too distant future.
It's a
It'll
done deal.
absolutely be grand.
It's a done deal.
I try and sort of mix and match, the music with the interviews. And immediately when I started talking to you this morning, I sort of had this thing in the back of my mind that I got to play John Cougar Mellencamp.
Hey.
And he does a song, John Cougar does a song called Jack and Diane. It's sort of a match made in heaven.
Wow.
So my thinking is I'm going to dedicate this one
man.
to you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time.
Thanks.